And we're live. Welcome to Strike Up Here After Dark. It's your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
And joining us again is Mr. Boner. How you doing, buddy?
Doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you get.
That's
okay. All right. Well, it's been fun. We'll see you guys later.
Big gulps, eh?
Well, see you later.
Trying to get me open up to strangers. I don't know these people.
No one's watching.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that.
Except for old school. He said first. But now he's out. Yeah, he types first and he gets out.
This guy's got nothing. I'm out.
So what we got here?
This is Cerveza.
Athletic Brewing Company, which we've had. I feel like we've celebrated their entire catalog at this point. After we have these two. This is a light copper, is what this bad boy is. So let's give it a try.
Yeah.
See how she is.
I had to get this beer. We had a
super cold
kid birthday party on Saturday at some Jump Street thing or whatever.
Yeah,
over there in Las Colinas.
Okay.
and we're doing the drywall up there at that McDonald's.
I just watched that movie the other day. And there's a Specs next door to it. Well, it's BYOB.
Oh,
so they're like,
Specs is that's a weird way to operate a business.
the jump place is BYOB.
That's cool.
I was like, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. And they're like, well, you didn't bring no beer. And I was like, well, no, I'm not drinking, And they're like, I was like, well, you know what? I want something. Let's walk over there real quick. So we go and get some High Noon, I think, some vodka infused with mangoes and shit or watermelons.
Yeah, they're like seltzers, right?
But they're like made with vodka.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, let me find some beers. And then, of course, I found some nice, tasty NAs that were a little lighter on the carb and calorie count and just a little bit, light. I was sitting there and sipping and watching the Eagles and Giants play and enjoying myself. I was like, all right, this is cool.
This is good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It's
got
tasty.
Beautiful, beautiful color, too.
Man, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's tasty. So there's a couple things. There's only a handful of things for the late show this week.
Yeah, just a couple things.
And you had whores written down 3 times.
Whores.
I don't know what.
So we're gonna get back into whores again.
Back into when did we leave them? Never.
That's what the whores do best. They bring you into them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty tasty. It's pretty. So you pro or con for whores, Boner?
I'm against paying for it.
Okay.
So I guess I'll be con.
So as long
whore.
as it's free, you're pro.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, free.
So the whore's like, it's on the house this time, big boy. And you're like,
I'll try it out.
I'm in. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try. That's how they get you hooked.
Yeah. I'll take it for a test
Be
drive.
a jerk to say no at this point, right?
That's what it is. Hey, why don't you take her home, see how she feels?
Just a test
Throw
drive.
her around a little bit and see what's up.
Yeah.
God,
Try and bring her back. She's already moved in.
gotta get all her stuff out of here now. I gotta get her shit out. You never take her back to your house. No one does that.
You never do that. No, so we got a couple things we're going to talk about. One,
Nice full-bodied.
I'm trying to bring this up in the nicest possible way because there's a lot of people that use this service, right?
Prostitutes.
This establishment, laundromats. Is there a bigger
lot of whores at the
beating
laundromat
than having to go to a laundromat?
No, why? You're not saying it weird or whatever. It's just like, you know.
Well, there's some people who don't have washers and dryers, right?
That was a
and like I
major-
remember, like back when I lived in like an apartment complex, right? And I didn't have a washer dryer
hookup.
hookup.
Well, certainly you just have the cleaner come to your house, right?
You just
Isn't that how it works? The dry cleaner doesn't stop by for those?
no. But you'd go, but it was nice because like you could just wash it all at same. Like if you had more than one load, you could still do it all at once, right?
I'm in there dropping loads everywhere.
Just wrong loads.
Oh,
Whores to the laundromat.
We're not talking about the whorehouse.
Not a lot of friendly faces in a laundromat.
Yeah.
Now a whorehouse laundromat may not be a bad idea.
Something
things
to
at
do,
once, yeah.
right?
Instead
What are
of
you gonna
sitting
do
there-
with the other, 22 minutes that your stuff's in the washer though?
Then you got to wait an hour for it
You
to
can
dry.
run through like 4 or 5 whores.
Yeah.
That
I
sounds like a lot of work.
go to a laundromat every other week, I think. Every third week, maybe.
Why?
We
Do
have
comforters
large
and
comforters.
things? I knew it.
And
Okay.
Lizzie
Okay.
likes him being done by the lady up there because whatever.
So you don't actually, you just drop it. So no, hold on, this is different.
What
You're,
is it?
you're
One of
over
your-
here acting
one of
like
your
you're a
boxes of
man
10
of the
million
people.
quarters? Yeah.
I got 10 million quarters. I can do something
You
with
gotta
it.
do something with your.
Listen, nutsack. It's not. There's no different. I still go to the laundromat.
No, that is different.
Joey just said, sorry if
Could
I've
you
already
just drop
talked
it off
about
and leave?
happy belated birthday, Alan. There you go.
Thank you, Coop. Appreciate
Everybody
it.
in the effing world. There you go. Happy freaking birthday. God damn, I'm ready for this
What's
month
up,
to be
guys?
over
Can we
with.
do a cheers? Been a few weeks since I seen y'all. What's up, MJ?
Good to see you.
Cheers.
Hope you've had some good DFS lineups.
Thanks for seeing me, MJ.
But no, I don't have a problem with going to a laundromat. It's you have to go, and it's like you plan kind of just, it's gonna be a couple hours, right? Unless you just feel confident enough to just leave your shit there and go next door and get a bite to eat. Like in ours, the one we go to, there's a Mexican food joint right next to it, and it's
Right.
awesome.
But again,
or I
you
go to
take
craft beer
yours to
store.
them to have them wash and dry it for you. You're not going in there and going to the washing machine and putting your stuff in there and dropping your quarters. So
Sitting there
that's-
watching intently on your
Right.
machine to make sure
making
nobody
no
else
one's
gets in it.
taking your stuff or anything like that.
Or you got the dryer going, somebody
Yeah.
tries to help
Yeah.
themselves to your dryer.
Yeah.
Let's
What's
dry
wrong
some
with that?
stuff in here.
You're not doing
Don't
that.
act like don't
No,
high road me on
Stop.
this. I've
You're
been there.
high roading everybody
no,
else.
I'm not.
You're like, oh yeah, no, I go to laundromat all the time. I'm a man of the people. I'm there with you. No, you're not.
I've been to I go to laundromat more often than you do. How about that? That's
Okay.
a fact.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've washed my own clothes at a laundromat more than you have.
I don't know about all that.
I do.
I mean, maybe. I've had a house for a while. I've had houses for a while. There's been a couple of apartments where that one in Bedford, they had to go. They had I didn't like their washing machines there, so I went to somewhere else. to
Right.
go. But yeah, no, they people go into steal your shit. Remember that apartment in Louisville I had? People just stole my shit. I was like, I just thought I could just leave it in there and
Oh,
just take
yeah.
off. I mean, I'm not even at a laundromat. I'm at the damn thing at the
Apartment
apartment
complex?
complex, and
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
stole my shit.
MJ, my apartment complex is 2 minutes down the road from a laundromat. I can literally walk there, but obviously I take my car because I can't carry baskets all the way there.
Like that would have been a disaster.
Set a timer on my
That would've been
Alexa device for about 45 minutes, head back there, throw it in the dryer, go back home, and then grab it 50 to 60 minutes later.
Yeah. Some of those are really cool where they, you don't have to worry about that kind of problem, right? And I saw some guys walking down the street. They were walking to go do laundry. And it was because it was right across the street. They lived in the apartment. So it's they didn't want to get in a car. I was like, better than playing Frogger on Josie. Ain't no way in hell I ain't going.
push one of them baskets across with the little hanger thing, and
Go,
you got your laundry.
Go.
Your laundry
A
just
lot of
hanging
them,
from
they
it.
got that
Got your
bar that
hangers.
goes up top, so you can't take
Yeah.
it out the door.
They hit that Ross
Yeah.
system. Ross is like, we don't get buggies out of the parking lot. Carry your shit out the door. Well, yeah, no, I go and I like
Okay,
hanging
yeah,
out and talking
yeah.
to the lady. She's nice.
You
They're
don't
nice.
go and hang out and talk to the lady.
Oh, she's real nice.
Why don't you wash this comforter for me? I'm going to the Mexican food restaurant. You want some fajitas or anything? I'll bring it back.
Bring back some
quesadillas?
sopapillas.
I'll bring you back something, But Lizzie likes the place. It's right down the street. It's next to a craft beer shop that we go to.
Is it a washateria or a laundromat?
This one is.
And what's the difference?
I think it is a washateria, if I'm not mistaken.
High end, probably.
I mean,
they
got someone there that does his stuff for them.
They wash and fold.
There's something with it's I and A at the end of it. I don't know what the fucking word is. It's something like that.
A lavandra.
Yeah.
Is it Spanish?
It's like one of those. Yeah. It's a Spanish one.
Lavanderia.
Yeah. The other one we used to live next to was Korean, I think. I think it was Korean. So.
You'll know bring coming back here with all them stains on it. Mess up my washer.
Yeah, but no, I had to go because our washer. So last night
you get the worst thing with appliances. You know that,
dude.
It's always something with this one.
We just got this one in November.
Is it a GE by chance?
No, it's a Speed Queen. It's like a commercial grade one.
That's like a Spirit. The Spirit Airlines of the washer world.
This is like the commercial grade one. That
now I'm not even shocked.
Have.
Like the rest of the story is like whatever. Yeah, you should get you one portable washing machine on Amazon.
Speed Queen.
They work really well.
I thought we were done talking about whores.
Yes, everything goes back to whores.
It's all about the whores. I told you all I had written down on my paper was whores.
The only reason he wanted to bring up this story is because his name of his washing machine is Speed Queen.
But
I never even heard of that shit.
Okay,
it's a commercial.
There's a lot of shit you haven't heard of. Look them up. They're fucking expensive.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're good.
Yeah.
This one was used.
How long has it been in your house?
I got it in November.
Blew the Johnson
Jesus
rod already.
Christ.
Like
the Johnson rod already.
Freaking I go out to the garage.
Are you overloading it? How many loads of laundry are you putting into this? How many loads are you dropping in this thing?
What's
one load
time? I don't know.
Is it a king size?
What's one load? All that fits in the washer? That's a load. As much as I can fit in there, it's a load.
Serious question.
Serious.
There's they kind of do them by like queen size, comfort. The amount of shit you can fit into one. Is it like a jumbo one?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna put a comforter in there, right?
Not even
like maybe a queen.
Yeah.
But
if you were at the laundromat, would it take 4 quarters or 5?
Oh, it'd take more than 5 quarters. See, this is how I know you haven't been to the laundromat in a long time because you ain't washing nothing with 4 quarters or 5 quarters.
They're 4 quarters.
No, they're not.
You should check out my place. My place is awesome.
Yeah, where you hand it to the lady and you don't give her any damn quarters.
You got to separate colors of whites. I really don't have time at white, so I'm just curious. I do not separate anymore.
We just wash it on cold and move on.
Tide Pods. You drop one of those jumbo effers in there, and it's on tap. It's not even on cold. It's just tap water, tap cold.
Yeah.
And I wash it in that. So yeah. Most of my clothes are all.
Bro, it's $750 for a large washer here. Yeah, washers aren't cheap, bro.
I just said 5 or 6 quarters. I don't use the jumbo ones. I just use,
the cheapest you're getting out of there is a couple bucks.
How often do you?
Yeah, for the dryer too.
No.
Did you use the dryer or just let them air dry on the way back home?
Well, my dryer worked.
No.
So I just washed them and then took them home and threw them in the dryer at home.
How long were they out of the washing machine in your possession before you got into the dryer?
Drop them on the dirt road.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
Yeah. We're going to talk about my cousin Benny coming up. I don't know. There's limits. There's limits to where there's air exposure and like contamination.
It was like 5 minutes. There's no contamination.
Well, the heat will run that off in the dryer.
That's
right?
what you think, right?
Yeah,
but you don't want that. It's just some things smell, right? Like some things just smell.
That's what the dryer sheet's for.
Yeah. See, that's up in New York, man. That shit costs more up there.
Okay. I was at a laundromat this morning that I used.
Was it a laundromat or washateria?
It's a laundromat.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
$750?
Huh? No, it wasn't $750.
Oh, okay.
There was some there that was like $6, but I just had
25 cents.
one load. Yeah.
There were some dryers. I think the dryers at that apartment or whatever, that was like free dryers. Just use or whatever. It's like, but you paid for the washing machines for like $1.
Huh.
So
yeah,
like,
but that was how long? But that was a long time ago, though, too.
It was 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Things have gone up in price since then. Okay.
I don't know how much this shit costs. I don't,
Yeah, because you just take it to a lady, Mister. I go to laundromats all the time.
Actually, I know for a fact it costs $5 to use the machine that she puts it in.
Okay.
So 10, maybe $10.
Do you tip her?
Lizzie pays. I don't pay.
Because I'm sure she folds it.
It smells so great. Folds it up, puts it in a bag, ties the bag off. So here you go. And
Oh no.
Huh.
I think that's my watch.
sometimes you got to get like 3 of them done, man. What do you want to do? I'm not sitting around at a laundromat.
Okay.
I mean, I might. I mean, hell, you know
No,
what?
you're not.
I'm going to do it next time. I'm going to go next door and
you're
get some
not.
margaritas and bring them back. And I'm going
No,
to sit
you're
there.
not.
Yeah. So they got a laundromat. They were coming up 30 minutes later after I returned. He was like, what the? Oh, God. Yeah. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with going to a laundromat? There's nothing wrong with it. It's inconvenience for you. How often do y'all wash clothes? Be honest. There's 4 of y'all in the house. You wear the same clothes all week. You've been on. You're documented saying you wear those same clothes all week.
No, I don't.
Don't even change underwear. Like
Yes, I do.
some days you don't even take a shower.
What?
You've told me this. You go,
I do have some days where I don't take a shower. Where I don't go do anything.
Right.
I just sit at home and I don't do anything.
You save on clothes, right? So how many loads of laundry do y'all do like a week?
Gosh, I don't know.
So I think I rock like 2. I think it's like 2.
Oh, I'm way more than 2.
Yeah,
way more than 2.
So like you got to get this thing fixed immediately, or you're going to be out more quarters.
Yeah.
You got your warranty?
Yeah. It's covered. Yeah, they're coming out.
Well, hold on. That's the company that gave you this piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, here's the thing. Like I've used this place before.
What's the name of this whore? Speedy Queen.
Speed Queen.
the whores, man. Speedy Cash. Are they related to Speedy Cash?
No.
Yeah, did you have to get a title? Give them a title for this washing machine.
Is it? It's got the front loader.
No, it's a top loader. It's a washer. Top load.
Well, I have a washer. It's a front loader.
It's a top load one.
Mine's top loader. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm just looking at them.
Yeah.
Some of them look like a dial tone. Look at that. It looks like a goddamn watch. Look at that thing. That's one you should have got. Oh, it's GE. Never mind.
Yeah, I like the front loaders because I don't like
Speed Queen. I prefer not Speedy Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, we call them Speedy Queen though, right?
I don't know. I said Speed Queen.
Oh, I said Speedy. I'm sorry.
Speedy wash.
I don't
like to.
You were talking about the whore, not the washer.
You have to go to AJ Madison to get something like this. Like they don't sell them in normal stores.
Who's that?
I don't know. Some fucking guy named AJ.
High-end
it's a high-end store. It's got to be, right? I never heard of it. Built better to last longer. That's their slogan.
Built better to last longer.
You should probably write a review on that and be like, I don't fucking think so.
It's in warranty.
But I think it's something to do with the pump, like with what's happening. I think it's the pump that needs to be replaced. It was a used one that we got. So
how do you know it's the pump?
Just based off of my internet research that I did.
Oh, the pumps go out on those things pretty easy?
No, it's just what it's doing. Like it's like smoking and stuff like that. Like
what?
Dude, I thought my house was on fire last night. I had a panic attack.
Did you really?
I thought my house was on fire. So I'm searching everywhere for a freaking fire. I'm climbing up in the attic. I'm searching in everywhere.
Oh my God. If I saw smoke in here, I'd go in the garage first thing first.
Turn out the power?
No. I'm grabbing the 5-gallon thing of gasoline and just hurling it in the house. Hey, that's all it is. Hey, it's go time.
How many dryer sheets do you guys use?
Looks like there was an accelerant.
One, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it was already on fire. I just accelerated it.
Yeah,
no problem.
Was already on.
Look,
I was looking for some water, couldn't find the water. This is the next. I panicked. Yeah. Use one because if you use more than one, I think there's something like it'll actually damage your dryer or something long term. So when I got a new dryer, I was like, I'm just doing one. Plus the load, it's nothing. I'm using Tide detergent. The clothes aren't soiled like crazy. I don't have kids or all that stuff, so I just do one.
So what's scarier, country woods at night or the hood at night?
Hood.
I don't know, man.
I live
country.
I've been out in the country. I just sit out there and it's peaceful.
Man,
when the hell was the last time you were in the country?
The good thing is if you're out in the country woods, you can spot the danger from a mile away because it's a person that's like got a potato sack on their face, right? It's all tied up. Then they got the little eyes and stuff.
Or he's got a Jason mask on or something.
Or what if it's a bear?
No, that's
I'm fine with that.
Charles Ethan said country for sure.
What's up, dude?
I talk a bear out of some harm.
You'll talk a bear out of some harm.
Yeah, they're reasonable guys.
That's Ethan. That's Nick's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cuddles.
Yeah, talk a bear.
You talk a bear out.
Talk a bear.
Okay.
Man, as long as it's not a grizzly. If it's not a brown bear,
I don't think
I got a
fighting
fighting chance.
Yeah.
If it's a black bear, you got a chance. If it's a grizzly, if it's a brown bear, you're in trouble. You're dying.
Polar, you're dead for sure.
Polar bear. I don't.
They don't want to deal with nothing.
I mean, if it's a black bear, you at least have a shot at scaring them off. It's grizzly, you might as well be on the ground and curl up in a ball.
It's however you want to die.
Or if let's just say you're out in like where polar bears are, you're just fucked.
Yeah, you're gonna
there's nothing you're gonna do.
You just hope they kind of keep on moseying and they're not hungry.
Bears don't hunt at night though, do they? They're not a nocturnal animal.
They'll get up, move around.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, they can get up and move around, but they're not looking for me. I don't think.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, man.
Bears.
Might have been a bear.
It's outside.
It's a big old bear.
I got raccoons that come around and tap on glass and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not shitting you. Like
Okay.
they were out there taking off the damn screen. Like
The mother
just
bear
working it,
protecting her cubs.
Trying to get in the
Yep,
house.
It's her.
I mean, something just tapped that window.
Something. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You get this. I don't. It's goddamn cats and bobcats and coyotes and everything else out here. Is there something moving right there? Jesus. Now I'm freaked out. I saw a video of a polar bear with a what? That was spray painted black. Poor thing, and no survival tactics. Wasn't able to hunt because it was it couldn't see for a distance. Jesus, that's crazy. Hey, TJ Burns in here. It was
TJ
me.
said it was him at the window.
When did he just come in?
Because that would be something normal. Do you think TJ would do something normal?
It's so weird.
D-
Like now I gotta go. You know what? All right.
You gotta go say hi to TJ now.
I gotta get pry this gun off from underneath the table. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Jesus.
man. Let me go get my nunchucks. And go handle this.
So you got a guy coming out to fix your stuff?
Yeah, he's coming out tomorrow between 10 and 5. I was like, okay.
7-hour window.
Yeah.
Coming up
that's
between
crazy.
10 or 2 or 3 and 6.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. They call
Yeah.
before they come.
Make
So.
sure you stay home.
Yeah. Well, that'll work then. At least you got that going on.
Yeah, someone spray painted some words on the polar bear's side. Somehow, I don't know how, but because the polar bear had black spray paint on it, you'll be seeing the snow. Yeah. TJ's using Ninja Star, so be careful. Yeah. It's just country at the woods at night. Just, you can't see everything. There's so many different things you could. Oh, there's a snake there, right? You step on a snake and you don't know what happened.
Like that
Snakes
damn-
usually hide in like the roughage or whatever, the leaves and stuff. Just don't step on it.
Well,
And if it's a rattler, they'll let you know. Like, it's the
Maybe.
woods. I think I'm okay in the woods. Now, if you tell me if I'm getting stuck in like the rainforest or a jungle,
Oh, I
that's
ain't going
different.
there.
Yeah.
oh, everything in
There's
the
a bunch of
rainforest can kill
There's a
you.
bunch of stuff that's kill me.
Everything in the
I ain't going-
rainforest
I
can
ain't
kill
going
you.
there. Anywhere there's snakes,
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out.
Country woods at night are freaking amazing.
Yeah,
it's
it's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather do
Just
that.
bullfrogs
Oh
and,
man,
and
Yeah.
owls and
country folk who are
Yeah.
crazy.
just critters.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Country critters.
Yeah, like in
Give me the
Kentucky,
hood.
they got deer that just come roaming around or whatever, and you just kind of chilling or whatnot. But yeah, I'm in on that. I'm in. What's out there, man?
Give me the hood. I know what I'm dealing with the hood.
Jesus. I know what I'm getting into here.
I know what I'm getting myself into here. Okay,
Oh, God.
I've lived in some questionable neighborhoods and areas, so I'm all right there. I can handle myself.
I just take the one with less people.
Ah,
I don't like people.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Hood or
honey badgers are
whatever,
badass.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
All right, we got
So you want to talk about travel?
Kentucky has a turtle man. Yeah, he's out there. He's in Kentucky, right? Yeah, turtle man. Travel. It was all right. So all I've been doing is thinking about traveling in 2023. Right, we've been cooped up for so long, and Lizzie and whatnot. And I'm like, I just want to get out of the house. I just want to drive. I want to fly, drive, go wherever, do whatever. Right.
Okay.
So this is what dads, husbands, whatever think of. You're gonna go on a trip.
Yep.
You got to drive or fly, right?
Right.
My question to y'all is, at what point do you fly? At what mileage, what hour on the road, how many miles, how many hours does it say the trip's going to have to take before you're like, you know what, we're flying? And then what's the point where it's like, oh, you know what, it's a $50 flight to go down to Austin. But if we drive down there, we got our own car and it's only 4 hours. So
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not flying to Austin. I don't see a scenario where I fly to Austin.
Well, give
Or
me
drive.
your
It just depends
or is it
on.
Houston. Yeah, I flew down to Houston to go get a car and drove back.
It depends
I
on
didn't
what
have a
the
car to get there.
situation.
Well,
Like,
that makes sense.
how long is the trip?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. What's
Like,
the hours?
I don't
No,
need
no,
your-
no. I mean, like, how long are you staying there? For example, because like if I'm going to Tennessee and I'm just going to be there for like a day, maybe two, I'm more than likely going to fly to something like that because otherwise you're doing all this traveling, right? You're spending the whole time driving, right?
Well, we just said vacation. Who
That's
goes
what-
vacation for a day?
I mean, I go
Let's
up.
say for a. Let's
I
just
go
say for a
day
week.
trips to
Well-
Vegas and stuff like that. I've been down.
Well, yeah, you're not going to drive there.
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Well, Vegas,
It's too damn
yeah,
far.
No, yeah, not for a day trip. But like, for example, like, if you go for like a wedding or something like that,
Mhm.
right? You're going for a wedding and you're just going to be there for like the weekend or something like that. Do you want to spend a couple days driving there and a couple days driving back? Or you're just going to fly in for the wedding?
Well, if you
right?
fly in,
Depending
you
on
got to
where
get
it
your own
is.
car. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Or you got to rent a car. So then that adds to the bill.
Well, you also look at, so again, you look at the situation, right? Where are you flying? Where are you going? If you're
Mhm.
going somewhere where like there's a wedding and it's maybe somewhere where you have family, you don't have to worry about a vehicle.
Yeah. Or it
Right.
has mass transit.
Or do I want to spend more
Right.
time with these people or less time with these people?
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're going back home and your parents have 2 cars and you can use one of them while you're there or something like that. Right. Or you have someone who has an extra car you can use while you're there. I've had those trips before.
Had to stop in Chicago to get gas. I would have just kept driving. I'm gonna run out of gas. F it. Indiana or bust.
I think these guys want the Commodores.
Yeah, oh my god. God, I love
Oh,
vacation.
what up, Holmes? Or what it is?
Yeah, and then so it depends on
Excuse
who
me,
all's going with you too, right? Are you taking the whole family or is it just you?
Yeah.
If it's just me, more likely to fly if it's just me, right?
So you're gonna spend more time in the car with the kids and the
Well,
missus.
because you're getting in with the flights, and the flight, it's going to be cheaper for everyone to drive down as opposed to fly down.
so you'll deal with more headache to save money.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays it's not really that much of a headache because the kid they play with their phones the whole time, right? So you don't even know. Sometimes you forget they're back there.
Mhm.
Sometimes the headache is the flying part.
So the
But
flying can be.
yeah, there's a cost analysis to it. I don't know exactly what my number is. Like, okay, does it make sense to drive down here?
That's your old bear.
Does it make sense to drive down here and spend a 16-hour drive and save, $300-400 as opposed to flying, or spend the extra money to fly and save the time? And it probably just depends on where I'm going. Like if it's a vacation, I'd rather be down there vacationing for longer. If it's a wedding, I'm fucking driving.
You just drive in,
Yeah,
drive
fucking
out,
driving, yeah.
bang bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're going on, you want to spend your time on the vacation location as opposed to driving, right? And like,
Yeah.
I mean, you have those trips where you're like, okay, I'm going here, but I know I'm going to stop here and here. So you plan your vacation around that. So the road trip is the vacation. You don't necessarily have a specific destination, or we have a destination where you're going to, but you're driving there one way and maybe driving back a different way so that you're hitting up different sites and locations and stuff like that.
So at what hour? Let's just say, at what hour is it like? You know what? I think I'm gonna fly. I don't want to drive 15 hours. I don't want to drive 8 hours. Is there a number in your head, or are you just like, I'll just drive? Whatever.
I think it just depends on what the situation,
The whole
trip,
situation.
right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so probably anything over 18, I'd have to think about not driving.
That's a hell of a number.
But I mean, that's from here to basically Disney World is
18
maybe about
hours?
18 hours.
Oh, dog.
And I've driven it all one day before. Night owl.
Yeah.
I wake up at night.
Yeah.
I start falling asleep in the day.
Everyone else is going to bed. You're like, woohoo.
Spotting deer on the highway.
Well, in 10 hours of drive time, I'm flying. All right. And they also want to know what baby oil is made of.
Babies, right?
Tears of babies.
Yeah. I refused to fly because I saw some movie where the plane crashed and some old man was the only survivor.
I'm just afraid
Or
of
there's
snakes.
also
I don't
that
want snakes on a
documentary
plane.
where they were on that plane and there was all those snakes,
I think about it now. I think about it all the time, and I have to somehow convince myself, or just distract myself to not know. I think that there's one like crawling like on the ground near my legs or whatever. I don't know what I would do. I don't know how wild ass I would get, but I think it'd be a hell of a disruption if I saw a snake on a plane. The plane was broken to pieces of fire and a blizzard that crashed into insane. I don't even remember the guy survived, but I'm pretty sure he did. Oh God.
Or you crash and you have to, survive in the wilderness with a bunch of people and no food, and then who are you going to eat?
There's got to be a bunch of peanuts laying around, right?
There's gotta be a bunch of peanuts.
It should be a minute.
Oh.
We got to find the booze card.
There's no way there can be peanuts because of the peanut allergy.
Yeah.
So you're out there like spitting up pretzels and stuff.
Oh God!
And you can't eat pretzels on an island because now you nothing but salt water out there. You got to be able to purify. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I can imagine sitting on the shitter and taking a dump and find the snake. Oh God, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. I don't. God.
Was that movie Critters or something with those little things in the toilet?
Yeah.
Nope. It had me not shitting for a week.
I'm telling you, man, it's like the weirdest stuff you think about. And then, like you said, like, God damn it, just chill, just chill. Oh my God. Well, yeah, I got so my brother's getting married, Sammy. He's getting married in April. So it's coming up. And of course, we're like, God, how long are we going to be there for? I thought about going up there for like a week.
Just Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Not even a bad drive.
Catching a Reds game, going up to Cincinnati, hang out with Brad a little bit and go up to Great American Ballpark. And then Liz is like, I don't want to drive. And I was like, I don't blame you. The drive sucks. I go, but are we going to fly in or what are we doing? Because we're flying in. Are we going to stay as long? Are we going to leave early? What are we doing? And so, like, right now, we're just kind of trying to orchestrate everything.
Yeah, and what are you doing when you're out there? Like you said, do you want to rent a car if you do fly? And then
I got, we have family cars and stuff like that, but I don't want to bother anybody. You know what I mean? I just want to get my own shit. You know what I mean? Because we're not even staying at, like last time we stayed in a hotel for Richie's wedding, right? We stayed in a hotel that was in Frankfurt. And then now they're talking about having it a little bit further out of town. So cabins and stuff. I go, well, I'm not going to spend my entire weekend out there because if I'm going for the wedding, that's for one day, one night. The rest of everything else is going on is in Elberg and Frankfurt. So
it may be 2 nights. You'll have the whatever rehearsal dinner, I'm sure, and then
we're probably won't even be in town for that. You know what I mean?
Don't think so?
Probably flying in on the day of because we got to work and stuff on that Friday. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll still try to figure out what's going on.
Drive you a golf cart around. I guess you got all the golf carts you can want.
Yeah. I mean, forcing himself constipated for that movie. I'm telling you. Did you join the Mile High Club if you pay for it?
I can't even fit in that damn bathroom by
we
myself.
Tried to get we tried these damn Spirit. They're not called steward. What are they called? Flight attendants. They were trying to get me and Lizzie to go in there like 5-6 years ago. They're like,
so
y'all want to go in there? Like, no.
have you seen this company that does
too big? I'm with you, Ryan.
You can rent a private plane just for that.
Yeah.
Like you rent it for a couple hours. They take you on, they fly you around the area for like an hour. It's all decked out with, it's got a bed in there and all that stuff. And it's just,
no, that doesn't count. It's got to be in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll pass. Like, who cares? I've done it with this person for the last 20 years. You think?
Yeah, I mean, am I nailing the flight attendant at this point? Because I mean, I don't know.
It's not any different just because I'm in the air.
We're back to whores.
It all comes back to whores.
Yeah. God. Like, and then imagine that's the time the plane crashes. You just had to do it in the Mile High Club. Had to be 5,000 feet in the air.
Oh, so that is good.
Yeah, athletic.
So this is, what's the name on this one? Light. This is the Athletic Light.
Yeah. I had like 3 of these when I was streaming with
25 calories, 5 carbs.
It's really good.
That's really good.
It's close to a Miller. And that's the best thing I can say. It's their light version. It's damn near just like a Miller. And it's real tasty.
CMC of beers.
Did you want one? You sure?
Yeah.
We've got copper and we have light.
I'm trying to get this taste out of my mouth.
Okay. Do you want
by drinking another one?
I got Big Red. It's sugar free. It's Big Red Zero. It
gets worse and worse and worse. Like Big Red itself is gross.
It tastes just like Big Red.
Oh, you got any jars of urine around here?
I don't jar my urine.
You're not selling me on Big Red.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much sugar a person can take.
Hold on, you're not jarring your urine.
Zero sugar. Not anymore.
What happens?
I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh my gosh, you're not going to survive.
Then you got all these damn jars of urine laying around. Just got to really. It's just
survive. I need to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
I like the way it tastes. Oh god,
Jeez.
What is he saying? I can't remember. We're gonna pecker slap these whatever as he's cruising around. He gets hit with that Luck Hill Irish freaking place. I was explaining to my boss how much I love this casino, right? And I never can remember the name of it out there in Vegas, but it's the one that has the White Castle attached to it, right? And it used to be something else, and it's part of like their little strip area. It's on the strip.
The Luxor.
No, Luxor is great. But this one it's called Casino Royale. I always have to look it up because it's got like a Best Western as the hotel.
Oh, so that's what it is?
It's Casino Royale.
Okay. I was getting ready to look it up. We have computers. We can look this up.
And one thing I love about it, the service is awesome. They come around like every 15 seconds. They're just trying to get you loaded, right? And then if you're tipping, it's even better, right?
Like that time we were at the Cosmo?
Yeah. And but as we're sitting there, they have a roulette machine and they have a craps machine. low limits, like $2 to $3 you can get in and play. So you're just sitting there enjoying yourself. And then when you've had enough, you're like, you know what? I want some White Castle. And so it's right there. And it's like just a real small kind of hole in a wall casino. It does get kind of big, I think, when you get towards the back. But I mean, hell, that's one of my favorite ones to go to. And he's always talking, when he goes, he's complaining about the table limits and stuff. Like, he stays at like the Venetian or Caesars. And he's like, I can't even play. Because they want like $15 a hand of blackjack, minimum. They want this. And he's like, Vegas is trying to get their money back now. You know what I mean? And all the table limits have gone up. I was there last year, or was it last year, year before, whatever it was. And I noticed it was a little bit more pricier to do things.
Right.
But where I stay, towards the south end of the strip, Luxor, Excalibur, Bellagio and shit like that, you can still get in to those ranges of like $5 blackjack, $10 blackjack and roulette and stuff like that. I mean, hell, I sit there and play roulette.
I play
8 hours, you know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
They have the high card game, and
I saw you perk up. I go, yeah. He's ready. He's
just think of that Indian casino that
he's just waiting for you to stop talking. Yeah. Shut up. I have something to say.
Bet again. He's like, pick a hand. He goes, he grabs a hold of his hand. He goes, he's switching. I saw him. He goes, what am I doing here? I need a place where a man can think. I like when they get on that damn bus and he's like about to hot wire. Eddie hands him the bus driver a beer and a cigarette, and then they shut the door and he's like banging on. He goes, "Don't worry, he's with me." Like, what the hell are you? Jesus. He's over there lighting up these big old drinks and stuff while Clark's trying to play freaking blackjack. Oh shit, I love Vegas. I can't wait to go back.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to Vegas.
I've still never been to Vegas.
Never, huh?
Never been.
It's good to go for. I mean, like that's something I tell people. You don't want to go for very long because it actually gets kind of, unless you're going to go like do excursions, you want to skydive, you're going to go check out the desert, stuff like that, and actually get out and like go to.
Is it the Hoover Dam that's over there?
The Hoover Dam, the Grand Canyon, which are actually like spectacular to look at, right? And then they have mountains there and shit. It's really pretty. But if you're sitting on the strip, like the couple I met from England, they were there for 2 weeks. He's like, man, I'm so ready to go home because they didn't.
They were seen enough. It was it.
They were just gambling and shit like the whole time.
Of course, they could have done that in England.
I mean, but they want to come to the States. You know what I mean? And they were like, "Hey, we're going to Vegas."
Well, that's the problem. You come to Vegas, and it's very limited on other things that you can do out there, right? You can't. Well, no. I mean, there's plenty there, but like, where are you going to? You can go to the Grand Canyon, like you said. But what's the next like big attraction that you can go see?
Well, now
I don't give it like
there's a cool aquarium at the Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, there's something that's cool, but also what they've done, your buddy Garth Brooks goes out there and plays. They got T-Mobile Arena out there. They now have football, obviously. They have hockey. So they got they have professional sports there now as well. And like this time around, I told Liz, I was like, let's go and check out the Neon Graveyard or whatever. It's like the Neon Museum, all the old Vegas stuff that's in a certain area or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna go sightseeing this time, poke around, see what's going on. We've been doing that a little bit more, just kind of walking around
other stuff.
But like when me and Alan go, we just walk the strip and drink in my hand. I'm paying it. I'm watching everyone else, and just there's some goofy shit going on out there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it make a 2 or 3 day trip. That makes sense. But if you're coming from England, I would like to do probably some other things.
Right.
I'm not going to see the Hoover Dam. Don't care. I'll probably see the Grand Canyon. If there's some mountains out there, great. Do I care about the desert? Nah. I like my sand with beach.
Yeah. Spotted cow. Have we heard of spotted cow? We've heard of spotted cow.
It almost sounds
spotted cow.
Yeah, it's a
who brews that?
Spotted dick.
Who brews that head?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Awesome golf course. That's the other thing I was going to do. So
year-round golf.
So I'm going to play. I'm going to try to book a tee time for me and Liz to go out there and screw around for a little bit. Probably going to play on like Tuesday. New Glarus. Okay. But yeah, so I'm like going to play some golf out there and just chill. I think that's something that now, granted, it's February. We can't go to the pool. We're not going to be hanging outside like that. But it's usually beautiful weather in February.
What's winter like in Vegas?
Winter like's not bad. It's like 60s, man.
Yeah.
I mean, how when me and you went in January, it was we had some long sleeve like quarter zip shirts and shorts. You know what I mean?
You can go to the pool.
I mean, you can go to the pool. Now some of them are closed, but some of them are heated. It just depends on which resort you're at.
You got some indoors. You got and there's so many. There's a lot of clubs out there and things like. There's plenty to do while you're out there, right?
It's in Wisconsin. Okay.
All All right, we'll have to see if we can find that.
Yeah, I got a store that gets their hands on everything.
I know a guy.
Yeah,
I know a guy.
But yeah, I'd say it'd be a good experience for you. You'd have a lot of fun, and you can play cards, you can play poker and stuff like that as well. It just really is. It's a lot of fun. But like I tell everybody, I was like, don't go for more than 2 nights. Just go 3 days, 2 nights. Get there, get your bags checked in, go walk around, check some shit out, jump off the stratosphere if you want. You can just
The Fremont Street, do the zip line.
Yeah. Fremont Street. I mean, and now everything smells like weed though. Like, because they legalized weed, and that's where it actually got kind of annoying. Because now it's like, at one point, you were smelling cigarette smoke for 20 years, the time I was out there, and now that's been replaced. Now all you smell is weed,
right?
So
and fruity vapes.
But inside the casino, even if they smoke, is the
you generally can't smell
the humidor or whatever, is it suck it all up?
Yeah, you generally can't smell. I mean, all the casinos, like a lot of them, they just smell great. Yeah. Like I just like when I walk into the Luxor, I know I'm at the
keep
Luxor.
that oxygen pumping in there.
Yeah, like vanilla and shit. So.
It's like walking into a
whorehouse,
Banana Republic or something.
Oh, like an Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
I don't. Apparently, you forgot about the theme of tonight. Whorehouse. We're talking whores.
You know when you go into the bunny ranch out there.
The lights are awesome. It's like a big ass party bowl. Yeah. I mean, and you got so many bands that have play concerts out there. You can see a concert like every night of the week.
Yeah.
Like,
it does get wild.
And not just like the shows that are there, but bands like coming into town and things like that. There's a lot to do there.
Yeah.
So damn expensive nowadays. Yeah. I mean,
shit's expensive, man. Shit costs money.
I like comedy.
Yeah.
There's
a ton of them, man.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel's got a theater, I guess, out there, a little comedy club, but I don't know who's playing.
Yeah.
Isn't the puppet guy out there? Is he still out there? Or no?
I'm not going to go see him. I'm sorry.
You don't want to see the puppet guy?
No, he's not the
Jeff
one.
Dunham.
It's not him. It's it's another dude. But
another puppet guy?
Yeah. But he's been in Vegas forever.
Yeah.
Carrot Top?
No, he doesn't do puppets.
No.
Oh,
I don't think he does a show anymore. His show was down at I think it was the Luxor or the Mandalay Bay. It was one of the two. I think I don't think he's out there anymore. Yeah, Luxor.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
So real quick, the Razzies. So,
what the hell are Razzies? You keep saying it. It sounds like a game. First thing I thought,
the best movie or the worst movie?
The worst.
The worst.
This is the.
I thought it was like a bad poker game. Like the Raz. That's what I thought about Raz.
It's the awards for the worst, and it's
similar to that.
They announced their nominations the same time that the Oscars announces theirs, so they announced all their nominations yesterday.
So they do they're like, oh yeah, you want to talk about good movies, and we're here to just F stuff up, and make fun of people.
That's what Raz is anyway. It's the worst hand wins, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
interesting.
The golden raspberry, they get like a golden raspberry for their trophy. Yeah,
serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. And like, there's been a few like celebrities that have actually gone to it. Like,
really?
Tom Green's gone a few times to it. Sandra Bullock went to it one year when she was up for one for. I think it was like The Blind Side. She was up for worst actress.
No way.
But
movie.
No, so they announced all their nominations, and
that's not her catalog.
This girl from Firestarter got nominated.
What's Firestarter?
It's a remake of Firestarter.
Yeah,
the girl Stephen King book. Drew Barrymore was the girl a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay.
But Ryan Kira Armstrong, she got nominated for worst actress.
Never heard of Firestarter?
For Firestarter.
Okay.
She's the little girl that was in it, the 12-year-old.
So they didn't think she could really start the fires. They penalized her for it. She's not believable as a fire starter.
Ryan Kira Armstrong?
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone was upset because they're nominating a kid for worst actress.
Yeah.
And they're saying they crossed the line, and so they've come out and apologized and said, you know what, we did cross the line. Sorry, they've removed her name from the nomination, so she's not nominated anymore.
She wasn't the worst. She was just the worst kid actor.
But yeah, so they caught a bunch of flack over that.
So who else was in the running then? Did they just go down to number 2? Whoever got second place is now the new Raz?
Well, she didn't win. It was just a nomination, so you don't know. So she might have won, but
nobody under 18 has ever been nominated before, ever?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, she must have did a terrible job. The first ever. They've never done. I mean, you've seen a ton of terrible kid movies, right? I mean, you've seen a billion Disney movies.
That kid from Home Alone.
Oh,
Home Sweet Home Alone.
He probably won 2 years ago.
Home Sweet Home Alone. Yeah, no, he wasn't nominated.
The British kid?
Yeah. Young James Corden.
Yeah. I'm not a pedo, but if I was, you'd be a little ginger cunt.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't watch one of those Ricky Gervais shows, but it's like a kid about look a lot like that, and Ricky Gervais is walking around, he's talking to his niece who's like at school, and so they're all on the playground. They got the fence between them. And the guy's like, "Pedo, pedo, pedo."
Oh,
He's like, "I'm not a pedophile, but if I was, you'd be safe, you ginger little cunt."
He cracks me up. They always play his is it Oscars or Golden Globes when he hosted that shit?
Golden Globes.
Yeah, they play that.
Yeah, he ain't doing the Oscars.
That was the best shit ever, and it's still great to watch because it's like 5 minutes of just him
bashing everybody.
Yeah. Yep.
No, we don't.
So what else was with the Razzies? Is that it?
That was it.
Oh
that
my
was
God!
Just the one girl. We don't know who else was nominated.
Yeah,
I could look it up.
Give me some other news,
let's
man.
give us some Razzies.
Let's talk about some
Razzies. You didn't even know what the Razzies were.
The worst of everything.
You looking it up over there?
I'm just hitting Razzies 2020. Jared Leto, Tom Hanks. I mean, hell.
Oh no.
I can't stand Tom Hanks, and I complain about him all the time, and now you're
so worst picture is Good Morning, Blonde, Pinocchio, King's Daughter, and Morbius.
Which Pinocchio?
The Tom Hanks
live action.
Netflix.
No, that one, not the Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio or whoever it is.
That just came out,
everything.
so it's not. It's not.
That's another one. They made another damn Pinocchio.
They got like a cartoon Pinocchio and then like a live action Pinocchio.
Oh my God!
Sylvester Stallone for worst actor. Sylvester Stallone for Samaritan.
No.
Pete Davidson for Marmaduke. Machine Gun Kelly for Good Morning. Jared Leto for Morbius and Tom Hanks for Pinocchio.
Never heard any of these movies except for Pinocchio.
I watched the Stallone movie. He wasn't bad. He was Sylvester Stallone.
Was he with the Take a Drink?
The Samaritan? Is that what you're talking about? Samaritan? Yeah. I didn't know anything. I finished it.
I mean, he kind of knew where it was going to go, but whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Worst actress, Diane Keaton for Mac and Rita.
I thought you were going to say Mac and Me. Or Mac and Me. Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone for the Requiem. Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic World Dominion. And Kaya Scodorino for The King's Daughter.
Lorraine Bracco, voice only for Disney's Pinocchio.
Worst supporting actor.
Chick from not Godfather. What is that?
She was in Sopranos. She was a therapist and Goodfellas.
Okay. Evan Williams for Blonde. Right? Pete Davidson for Good Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Samuel for Blonde.
I don't even know any of these movies.
Tom Hanks is up for worst supporting actor, so he's up for worst actor and worst supporting actor.
He just keeps putting up
for his role in Elvis.
Just keeps putting
because of his accents.
And
anytime he's had an accent, it's like
Maud's son for Good Morning.
Who the hell's Maud's son?
I don't know.
B. Arthur's son? Or is that Maud? Yeah, that's Maud.
What's that?
B. Arthur was Maud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She has a son.
Or was that the one with Tom Hanks?
We're getting the snooze in.
Which one's the one from Tom Hanks? Where Tom Hanks cross-dressed?
Oh, Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies, yeah.
That's a good one.
Worst screenplay, Good Morning. That's Machine Gun Kelly and Maud's son.
What is that?
It's a Machine Gun Kelly movie. Morbius, Pinocchio, Jurassic World Dominion, and Blonde.
This is 1959. This movie's out.
Jared Leto's really good. How did Morbius fail?
Morning, morning like your
Jared Leto's pretty good. Usually, why'd Morbius fail?
I don't know.
Because Morbius was awful. It was just bad.
I don't even know who that character is. So
I don't know.
He's like a vampire.
So it's like Blade.
Was it better than Black Adam's not in there? Everybody supposedly hates Black Adam.
No, Black Adam wasn't bad.
But they're not making a number
Morbius
2.
Was awful. Well, that's because they're completely changing the whole DCU.
So they just can't have The Rock as a character.
Well, it's The Rock playing a character. I mean, it's Dwayne Johnson playing The Rock.
It's Dwayne Johnson playing Dwayne Johnson as
as
it's Rock. It's like Will Smith
dressed up.
Our range is myself. Yeah. You want more of me or less of me?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
God.
But yeah, so those are some of your
cool.
Your nominations. We'll report back when
I guess I still won't watch any of those movies.
So wait, this isn't over. These are just nominees.
That's the nominations. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, like how the Oscars, they just announced all the nominations.
Did they?
Well, that'd be cool.
I figured the Oscars already happened, man.
No, they just announced them.
If they could just have Tom Hanks sweep both. Like if you sweep the Razzies, but then you also go out and you had a great movie, and then you sweep the Oscars too.
I think I need to stop making movies. Him, Tom Cruise. Let's see, Tom Hanks, whoever else. I always complain. I was just like,
you just want to get rid of all Toms.
Yeah, get rid of these too many fucking Toms.
Tom Allen.
There's too many. Tom Allen can stay.
Tom Hanks.
Tim Allen.
Tom
I was like, who's Tom Allen?
I think he owns the Trailblazers. I don't know. No, Tom Hanks movies he's still good. He just has to get into his zone. Just stop trying to do like weird accents.
Oof, terrible.
I don't know. Did you have the music?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I didn't know if you're doing karate or pushing a button over there. I don't know with you. I gotta ask.
I never know what you're doing over there.
I don't know. I have no idea. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. Boner, thanks for coming by tonight. It's been fun.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having me.
Next week we get to drink beer.
Yeah.
Like real beer.
Looking forward to
With
it.
like alcohol in it and stuff. So
Be ready for that.
yeah.
First day coming off of it.
Woo!
You know.
But,
I usually don't have this many people listen to me at once, so it was good.
Yeah.
I don't normally have 2 people listening to you because no one else was listening.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
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 You're sitting there talking.
You
and
got a
just one at
house full of kids. I figured you at least have 2.
No,
of them.
none of them listen.
No?
No.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
Remember, Dave.
Talk to you guys later.
Deuces.
Deuces.